In this video, we're breaking down the 5-step brand messaging framework and the role it plays in helping you attract more clients, command higher prices, and build a brand people actually remember. Here's what we're covering: what brand messaging really is and why it matters more than your logo or color palette, the 5 steps you need to build messaging that converts, and how to apply this framework to your business today. Obi here with Powered by Q. Powered by Q is the strategic brand marketing agency, empowering ambitious entrepreneurs to unlock their brand's maximum potential. We execute this through integrated storytelling that engages targeted audiences, drives predictable conversion, and accelerates growth. We serve purpose-driven businesses by building brands rooted in empathy, driven by data, and brought to life with technology. I'm bringing you the exact messaging framework I've used with over 100 clients. Whether you're a coach, consultant, agency owner, or product-based business, this works. Let's get into it. Before the framework, I need to bust a myth that's probably costing you clients. The myth: if I just explain what I do clearly enough, people will get it and buy. Here's the problem. When you explain what you do, you end up describing your process, your credentials, your features. But your customer doesn't care about any of that. They care about one thing and one thing only. Can you solve my problem? That's the only question in their head when they land on your website or read your bio. So your messaging isn't a clarity problem. It's a relevance problem. And the fix is a framework. The 5-step brand messaging framework. Step number 1, define your customer's real problem. Step number 2, name your unique position and offer. Step number 3, build your core message. Step number 4, create your proof stack. Step number 5, map your messaging to moments. Done in this order, these 5 steps give you everything you need to communicate your value, whether you're posting on Instagram, writing a proposal, or pitching investors. Step number 1, define your customer's real problem. Most business owners describe what they do from their own perspective. I'm a business coach. I offer digital marketing. That's your job description. That's not your message. Your message has to start with your customer's world, the problem they feel every day at a gut level. I had a client early in my career, a financial consultant, really smart guy, 0 clients. His message was, I provide comprehensive financial planning for business owners. We reframed it to, I help business owners stop running out of money before they run out of money. Same service, completely different message. Within 60 days, more leads than he could handle came flying into his business. Why? Because the second version names the feeling, not the feature. Your action: write down the number 1 frustration your best clients had before they worked with you. Use their exact words. That's your starting point. Step number 2, name your unique position. Once you know the problem you solve, you need to answer, why should I choose you over anyone else? Most businesses try to be the best, the highest quality, the most affordable. Everyone says that. That's noise, not signal. Real positioning is about being the only, not the best, the only financial planner who works exclusively with restaurant owners, the only brand strategist who specializes in minority-owned service businesses. When you narrow your position, you don't lose people, you attract the right people faster. Here's the formula. I help specific customer who, specific problem, get specific results without specific fear or objection. A client of mine ran a social media agency. Her old positioning: I help small businesses grow on social media. New positioning: I help interior design studios attract high-end residential clients through Instagram without spending $1 on ads. Specific customer, specific problem, specific result, specific objection handled. Step 3, build your core message. Once you have a position, you need one sentence that captures your entire value. What lives at the top of your website, the first line of your bio, what you say when someone asks, what do you do? 3 parts. Who you help specifically. What you help them do, the outcome, not the process. How you're different, your angle, your mechanism. For years I said, I'm a brand strategist. Technically accurate, completely forgettable. Now I say, I help founders and businesses turn unclear positioning into consistent clients by building brands that say the right thing to the right people. Specific, outcome focused, it immediately tells you if I'm the right guy. Your action. Draft your core message with those 3 parts. Say it out loud. If it sounds like something you'd actually say, you're on the right track. Step number 4, create your proof stack. Here's where most people get it wrong. They have a good message, they start broadcasting, but the audience has one more question. Prove it. Your proof stack is a collection of credibility signals that backs up your message, and proof comes in 5 forms: results, specific outcomes, numbers, timelines. Testimonials, your client's own words, especially how they describe their problem before working with you. Case studies, full before and after narratives. Demonstrations, show your process, a sample delivery, a before and after. Authority signals, these are features, publications, organizations you're part of. You don't need all 5, you need probably 2 or 3, and they have to match your message. If your message says, I help businesses double their revenue, your proof stack better include revenue results. The proof has to match the promise. Step 5, map your messaging to moments. Here's the last mistake I see. Business owners do all this work building a great message, then use the exact same words everywhere. Your message needs to show up differently depending on where you are in the customer journey. 3 moments, the discovery moment, that's the first encounter, your bio or your thumbnail. 1 job it has to do. It makes them stop and say, that's for me. Use your positioning statement, short and punchy. The consideration moment, they're evaluating you. Website, content, case studies. Build trust, overcome objections. Your core message and proof stack live here. The decision moment, that's the proposal, the sales call, the checkout page. Make it feel safe to say yes, reduce risk, remind them of the transformation, make the next step obvious. When messaging is mapped to the moment, the customer journey feels like you're reading their mind. That's not magic, that's a system. Let's recap. The 5-step brand messaging framework. Step number 1, customers' real problems. The feeling, not just the facts. Step number 2, unique position, not the best, the only. Step 3, core message, who, what, outcome, and how you're different. Step 4, proof stack, at least 2 to 3 forms that match your message. Step 5, messaging mapped to moments, discovery, consideration, decision. These 5 steps turn a generic business into a brand people remember, and more importantly, buy from. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment and tell me, which of these 5 steps are you the most stuck on right now? Define your position, build your proof stack, map the message to the right moment. Let me know, and I'll make a deep dive video on whichever step gets the most comments. And if this framework was useful, hit the subscribe button, because next week I'm walking through a real example of how I use this exact framework with a client who went from struggling to getting inquiries to turning away businesses within a quarter. I'm Obi. Keep building. I'll see you in the next one.